Hey guys, and welcome to another video from Draven Majiks. My frames just dropped massively. Okay. Anyways, welcome to what I call a ship city. What I'm gonna call ship city, and this is gonna be pretty much episode 1. You guys saw this guy. I did rebuild the dock so that it goes. It looks like a dock that's docking ships rather than just stairways up to a ship. I started using my mossy cobblestone as pillars, and it's actually quite nice. It made it easier in multiple aspects to build that second ship over there, which I should actually go now. And sorry, when I talk, I have like ADD. I have to do something else. I can't just sit there and talk to you. That's my ship, and yes, that is like the oddest mass ever, but that is the farm ship. And that was I tried 17, 18 different ways to create such a mast. I'm level 5 because I've died probably 6 or 7 times trying to get that up there. This is purely survival mode. I'm not using any, what do you call, creative mode. Yeah, I don't use creative mode. I don't use any mods. I will be using Rise minimap, however, because I think that should be implemented in the game anyways, but, I mean, not the creature finder, but I really think that they ought to have a minimap rather than the stupid sketches of every so many blocks you have to make another sketch, and that's just crap. But that is the ship, and I had to make a second mast because it was a little off looking, but if in that mast there, that's a cocoa bean farm. And in this mast here, there's about 6 layers, and 2 layers have wheat, 2 layers have carrots, 2 layers have potatoes, and we'll show you how that works. And that's why my frames dropped, is because it started raining outside. That's wonderful. So yeah, we'll just run down there. I spend a lot of time fishing because cookies, like, I don't know if it's just me or what, but when you eat cookies, it seems like your hunger goes down a lot faster. Okay, so here's the button I push for the cocoa beans, and they drop about right here, and they go through that tube system I made there. And I'm sure my frame should be dropping real fast here pretty soon. As long as, I don't know if I can drop any more. But when the water hits, you'll know, because I'll just start lagging real bad there for a second. It usually doesn't happen, but when I'm making a video and it's raining outside, it's a good chance of happening. But yeah, so go ahead and turn that off. It's basically connected to a dispenser that just drops a pile of water on top of it, and the pile of water drops, it goes down the side of the cocoa beans and just pops them up. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it is going. There it is. Okay. And so yeah, this is basically like an automatic, I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep saying it. This is a sorting machine that is based on, yeah, the frames are like, okay, yeah, based on just the vegetables. So I don't have to have them in my sorting machine on the other ship. And this is for, the miscellaneous, the seeds and the poisonous potatoes, which I have yet to get the poisonous potato, but, just in case. Yeah, that's still going. So let's just give that a second there, and I'll show you the other ones. What I wanted to talk about is that, I'm going to build the ship city, and I'm going to build a pirate boat out of it, like it's going to attack the city. But I think I'm not going to just stop at the ships. Okay, there goes stops the cocoa. I'm not going to just stop at the ships. I'm going to actually build a city inwards, and it's going to be like of the time period of a ship. So I'm going to have, I'm going to do funny stuff here, and then I'm going to add some Easter eggs. There's going to be like a bait shop where you go in there, and there'll be a villager standing behind it. I got to find a town in order to attract the villagers here, but they'll have I'll have a villager in the bait shop that you click a button and it shoots out a nice little fishing rod or something for you to grab, and I'll have a hopper there. You can throw it back in. It'll bring it back to the dispenser or something like that. I didn't want to stop at just this. Like, I want to build an entire... I never stayed solo. I usually go and I build one thing and I'm like, oh, well, that's done. And then I create a new map and then I do something else. If I would have added all this together, I probably would have had a lot bigger. But, okay, so that was the cocoa bean dispenser. And actually, let me show you that real quick before I click that button so I can just lag and talk to you then. Yeah, the water drops down, and simply all I have to do is climb up this and, you know, hold right click, and as the ladder doesn't like shoot you down, it'll go down and, you know, you'll plant one cocoa seed. It's about 60 or 59, I believe. And here's all the hoppers that will catch all the fruits and veggies. I'm sorry, veggies and grass, pretty much. And yeah, so basically I made a ladder all the way up here. All you have to do is hold shift and walk over, and boom, you're on top of this one, and then go here, hold shift and walk over. Oh, no. Guessing that's not going to do it for me. Oh, there we go. And, you know, then I just replant. On the other side of these things is water to keep the ground moist so that they don't, you know, so they grow, and so that the land does not untill itself. Oh, and this is the these are the new clay blocks, which took me hours to get that many clay blocks and that much brown dye. I mean, not really. I mean, the cocoa beans are pretty easy to get, but now, anyways, I should have much more than that. But this is what I've gotten for these so far. And the reason why I have very little of these is because I'm debating on whether or not I want to make hay bales and stuff like that. Probably not, though. I don't know. I'm not even sure what they do. Okay, well, let me click this button before I start chatting about nonsense. There goes the frames. Okay. So we give that a few seconds, and I'm sure you just heard the hoppers up there. What do the hay bales do other than be pretty? I don't know if they have something to do with the horses. I've yet to see a horse because I started this world far before the patch came out. Not really far before, but a few days before, and therefore I have not been able to see a horse. And let's see what it's doing right now. Taters, okay. Yeah, and so I don't know what it does. As far as the you know, is it just decoration? Do you just, you know, make a farm and you just throw that in there, or what? Let's see if I have any stragglers. But yeah, nope, I don't. That's sweet. That's wonderful. And this is actually the masts. You know, this is kind of funny because I had to build it this way, and that's why I built the second mast and made the sails higher up because, you know, trying to make it semi-realistic. It's not done yet. I still got to do sugarcane, and those are going to be on the HUD system if I can figure out how to build it. I might have to watch a few YouTube videos or whatever to do it. By the way, the sorting machines that I make and the sorting machines that were made in the other one were actually copies of something that Daedalus did, if you know Daedalus. And he doesn't claim any rights to it because he copied it off of somebody else's. I don't know if he said the guy's name, and if he did, I don't remember. I just simply watched the video and I knew how to build it, and that's what I did. So I'm not certain on how that worked out, you know, but yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show you now. And you know, all the seeds and poisonous potatoes. Oh, I did get a couple went in there. So you know, it's wonderful. This pet. There was one thing I was freaking out about. I have an auto cooker, and I'm not sure where I got the idea from or if I made it up. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure I just ended up seeing it in someone else's video a long time ago. But one thing I am so, you know, I'm not going to claim any rights because I really don't believe that I came up with it on my own. You can still have these. They don't blow up. That was, you know, whatever, a gimmick, or someone wanted attention. So they were like, yeah, look at how crappy this thing is. I have not yet seen floating animals. I didn't see that in the patch notes. I do know for a fact, however, that I did, in fact, see that the people who created this game actually said it in their notes. Not the patch notes, but they did say that there was going to be introducing floating animals. So when I read that, I was like, that's kind of stupid. You know, I don't know if they make it a way so you can't farm them right, but you know, here's the thing, we're just all going to put roofs over the top of their heads and they'll just float off. I mean, honestly. But yeah, this ship was actually built on a slime. If I took these lights out, there would be slime spawning in here, but I thought that'd be a great idea to keep them there just so I can have slime spawner, but you know, if I leave that unlit, then I get skeletons and spiders. I don't want to deal with that when I'm trying to do the farming. So I'm gonna eat a couple fish here and end this episode. This is Draven Majiks, and I really appreciate, you know, if you want to subscribe or like or whatever YouTube else has to offer. I have a disco area over here. That'd be appreciated. You know, any hate that you have to say or any love that you have to share would also be appreciated, because haters only make me try harder and lovers only make me try harder. So it doesn't matter either way, I'm going to just try harder. So I appreciate everything, and thanks for watching my clip, and you know, I'll see you later. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.